Welcome to the All About That Beef virtual ranch tour, our special celebration of May is National Beef Month. Today, we're taking you on a behind-the-gates tour of one of South Texas's very own treasures, the Vela Ranch. This is where hard work, tradition, and a deep commitment to quality come together to bring fresh, local, grass-fed beef straight to your plate. Join us as we meet the Leal family, a multi-generational ranching family whose story is rooted in passion, heritage, and a stewardship of the land. All right, let's meet Servando Leal, owner and operator of Cross Country Meats, and his grandson, Eloy Salceda. Together, they represent not just a family legacy, but a way of life that continues to thrive in South Texas.
Good morning, I'm Servando Leal, and this is my grandson, Eloy Salceda. We're here on one of our family properties in Jim Hogg County. Of course, we run our business, Cross Country Meats. We sell direct to the consumer. We just brought a couple of heifers that we had weaned a while back.
Wait, did he say heifer? A heifer is a young female cow that has not had a baby yet. She usually grows up on a ranch and may one day become a mother cow.
We're on 350 acres here in Jim Hogg County. We got another place, 600 acres in Webb Duval outside of Bruni. That's a home place. But we got very different, diverse soil types on both properties. And this is...
Hold up, what does soil have to do with cows? Soil is the earth we walk on. It helps grass grow. Cows eat grass to stay healthy and strong. When cows eat the grass, they move around and leave little bits of poop. That poop goes into the soil and helps the grass grow even better. So the soil helps the grass feeds the cows, and the cows help the soil. They all work together like a happy team.
Hey, good morning everyone. Eloy Salceda here, just here on the family ranch, enjoying this beautiful morning here with Jeffrey and my grandfather. So we're here today. Our goal for today is just to, look at the rain gauge, check how much rain we got, and just do some soil sampling, check the soil, what's the moisture content on it, and just observe, right? Just pretty much observe the cattle and how they're doing, and look at their body condition.
What is body condition?
Cattle ranchers want to make sure their cows are healthy and strong. One way they do that is by looking at how big or skinny the cow is. They use something called body condition scoring. It's like giving the cow a report card from 1 to 9. If the cow is too skinny, like a 1 or 2, she might need more food. If the cow is too fat, like an 8 or 9, she might need to eat a little less. A cow in the middle, like a 5 or 6, is just right, healthy and happy. So body condition scoring helps the farmer take good care of the cows so they feel their best.
It looks like they're doing pretty good, which is a blessing. But also pasture walking these pastures and observing if we have any bare ground and how much growth we have, and so that way we can make our next decision.
One thing that makes the Vela Ranch unique is their commitment to raising grass-fed beef, cattle that are raised on pasture just as nature intended. So we asked the ranchers, why grass-fed beef?
Obviously right now the soil is supposed to smell. We just had some rainfall on top of it, so it's a no-brainer at this point. But we will come back in 30 days, in 60 days, and dig a shovel down in there again and do the probe And that's going to be the real test for us. Like I say, right now it's a no-brainer. We had 2 inches of rain. You can see the moisture from the surface down. No-brainer there. But in 30 days, 60 days, how much water retention is still in there? How moist is the soil still? Does it have, loose texture where it's just permeable? Organic life is going to thrive better. So I'm going to be more excited in 30, 60 days when I come back, see how far we can go down. And I guarantee you in 30, 60 days, we'll be able to go down again just like that without any rain. And our soils are just going to show us still the moisture down there. And that's what's helping us establish and have this wonderful grass, because as a grass-fed producer, you can't do that unless you've got grass.
From pasture to plate, every step of the journey at Vela Ranch is intentional and rooted in care. It starts with healthy pastures, careful grazing management, and plenty of open space for cattle to roam. Each animal is monitored closely and treated with respect because healthy cattle make for a high-quality beef. So we asked our ranchers, can you walk us through the process from pasture to plate?
And our product of grass-fed beef literally comes straight from the pasture, as you see them here. If we had something to take Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll pull them out of here like you see them today, on a Saturday or on a Sunday. I'll take them to the other home place or leave them here, pinned up in grass for 2-3 days, and then haul them off on Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever their process date is. And then everything gets processed there, inspected, aged for about 21 days, and then we get it vacuum sealed with our label, weighed and everything, and then it goes straight to our freezer until we deliver to you. So it literally comes from this environment straight to your plate. There's no in between of grains or hormones or feedlots, or that's where all the nonsense happens, unfortunately. That's their business. That's not a part of the business we want to be a part of any longer.
Yeah, just like you mentioned, Grandpa, we deliver it straight to the consumer right now, literally with, freezers in the back of the truck.
We're the delivery boys.
We're the delivery boys right now, which is awesome because we get to engage with the consumer directly, talk to them about, the history of the ranch and maybe doing a tour.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of consumers come out here and look at the ranch and just see what we're doing, and it's pretty natural, right? Nothing to it.
The average American is 3 generations removed from the farm. The U.S. Census shows that less than 2% of the population is made up of farm and ranch families. So let us help you track your beef from pasture to plate.
According to a national survey conducted by the United States Farmers and Ranchers Alliance in 2011, 72% of consumers know nothing or very little about farming or ranching. However, 70% say their purchase decisions are affected by how food is grown and raised.
How does beef get from the ranch to my plate?
Cows live on a farm where they eat grass and hay. They grow big and strong while walking around in big, open fields. Cattle ranchers take good care of the cows. They make sure the cows have food, water, and stay healthy. When the cow is grown up, it goes to a special place where it is turned into beef. This is how we get meat like hamburgers and steak. The beef is packed up and sent to grocery stores or restaurants where people can buy it. Then it's cooked by someone, maybe your parent or a chef, and then is served on your plate for you to eat. So it goes from pasture to plate with a lot of help from cattle ranchers, workers, and cooks.
We hope you enjoyed your behind-the-scenes look at the Vela Ranch and Cross Country Meats, a South Texas beef production. Whether you're a curious consumer or a future rancher, we're glad you joined us today. From our pasture to your plate, we're grateful for your support. Thank you for taking the time to visit our ranch.